folks, Kathy Williams-Devries here, bringing you the 28th in my series of 72 mini masterclasses on the Rosé Etudes. We're number 28 of 40. And this is a nice little exercise to get you trilling, especially using the upper trill keys for the B flat to C trill. Also a little bit of dotted rhythm in the semiquavers, and also a little bit of B flat major as well. It doesn't go all that fast, it's only a moderato. So when I'm talking about the upper trill keys, you'll notice in the clarinet there are 4 keys here, and they are not just for you to stick your finger under because the clarinet is too heavy. The upper 2 will give you a beautiful B flat to C trill. I notice that you will need to use the left hand C a few times, especially in the first bar of the second line. And you want a fairly good E flat to F trill. It is hard. Never hurts to practice that. So let's play through it. As I said, to get a beautiful B flat to C trill, use the upper trill keys with your normal B flat. And I'll just stick the metronome on. And here I would use the full C to B flat trill. That's the last bar of the second line. Otherwise, you can use that. I prefer as much as possible to use the full fingerings because my fingers can move that quickly. You should be able to do a reasonable B flat to C trill fully fingering it. But then in the end of the second line, oops. So you want to use that. Okay, so there is a little bit of technical difficulty in the first bar of the third line. In the last beat, do not use a long E flat. It doesn't sound very nice. I know it's a little bit of a stretch to go from F to E flat. But as much as possible you need to use the proper fingerings. And this next bit's interesting. You've got a little melody line in the sforzandos, which is quite interesting. And in the first bar of the fourth line, you'll need to use the right hand D flat in order to use the left hand C, going up to the E flat and then back to the D flat. Now the trill finger I'm going to use for the B flat to C here is just an ordinary B flat to C, leaving the E flat key, leaving the bottom key down. Because although you could also switch, no, I don't like it. I don't like using this B flat because you eventually have to go to an F. So it's this way, it's this B flat only. A little bit of a high, sharp C, but by far the easiest method. So that's the first 4 lines. Not forgetting a little accent on those trilling C's. Now, the next section, we're dealing with dotted rhythms. You want a really crisp dotted rhythm. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 no ya da 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 ya da da da, and make a very big distinction between the dotted rhythms and the straight rhythms. And you want a really smooth B flat to D. Really smooth legato there. And what I find interesting is that we get our first dynamic here, which is a piano, and the only other dynamic in my edition is a forte at the end. It doesn't tell you what in my edition. They're the only 2 dynamic markings. I'm assuming you probably started at mezzo forte, but where it's marked piano 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the 7th line last bar. You're probably coming down from a mezzo forte in the bar before and doing a decrescendo. Because it's had a distinct minor diminished 7th flavour for those few lines. And here we come into the minor. Really smooth as well in that 2nd bar of that line. And here you want a really smooth connection between the A flat and the B flat. And here, I would take a little bit of time in the diminished chord. And then of course we're just faced with a B flat major in 3rd. Okay, so there's not, this isn't a really hard etude, just the occasional bar here and there, like, but now I'll play it all the way through for you. so there you have the Rosé Etude number 28 of 40 Etudes. Please join me when I look at number 29. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.